All right. I'll put this out there. It's kind of an interesting thing. While we're all waiting for the reverse split vote on what we do, you already know my vote. Even though I haven't gotten my vote, I don't think I've ever voted. I think I voted one time for something in AMC. Um, it's ridiculous, but nonetheless, I was reading an article here. It's just to piggyback the things I've said, but it's very interesting. It's talking about obviously, let's face it, you know, this AMC ate the whole thing, hedging themselves, shorting AMC, how this has become a big number. But it's interesting because I'll point it out. You'll see. Okay. Here's what they're talking about as far as AMC. It's hard to find shares of the meme stock poster child to borrow and short. To make matters worse, recent court case against the movie theater chain share proposal adds to the uncertainties over whether its restructuring will even occur. So how is 1.8 million shares popping up to borrow? From where? Not yet an institute and stuff like that could put it out there. But the reality is that right now, that's not really happening. These are all fake shares that are put out there, and throughout the trade, throughout the day, whatever, and all of a sudden at the end of the day, poof, it disappeared. Where were it? What shares to borrow? What synthetics? Everybody knows, not just us anymore, that these shares are hard to come by. Okay? And at the end of the day, the vote's less than 2 weeks away. Okay. The spread's around $5. I think a little bit, yeah. 225. Yeah, somewhere around there. And I'm just saying to myself, and then even they talk about now that there's a squeeze risk. And I'll give you their breakdown of it, and I'll tell you my feelings on it. While AMC has a green light to move ahead with shareholder vote, it won't actually be able to implement any changes until the judge finishes weighing in the injunction bid by a pension fund. The same injunction federal request that Adam says is meritless, is baseless, is a waste of time, whatever. That's what they're waiting on. Like I said, remember I said the other day, we're waiting for two things: our vote and the judge. And other investors leading in the litigation. A hearing is scheduled for April 27th. That means that those investors who have set up their trades through stocks and options would have to hold their wagers longer, eating into their potential profits, meaning that those shorts, they're going to have to pay a hefty premium waiting until the judge goes, yeah, go fuck your mother. The lawsuit extends to the timeline and increases the uncertainty. Until the reorganization closes, the short squeeze risk is real. See what I said? It's there. It's not going to be a MOAS. It's going to go to 50,000. No. But based on all the fuckery, what they have to cover up, based on the fact that there is no shares to stop any of this, based that right now they're off, this lawsuit has them off balance. The whole thing, nobody knows where to stand. You can see this thing climbing up to the upper two digits, and who knows? Because this time around they don't have shares to drop on us. Now you can say they could drop 8. They'll drop those apes and they'll be swallowed up in 2 seconds. Remember, those apes aren't created yet. They're just there. They would have to be created. There's technically nothing to stop us if something rips. But if this thing goes up to those numbers again, or even higher, they're going to have to do take out the buy button, do whatever they can. But right here, a lot of people are seeing what I started talking about. They might get caught in this time. They might get caught. I'll tell you a funny story a long time ago. Benny was gonna fight this fucking big ogre monster fucking guy that was in our school. It was like a big fucking bully, whatever, a couple of grades ahead of us. So he knew he was gonna have to fight him because it was rumored, whatever, was gonna have to fight him then, the next day. So Benny devised an entire freaking plan. It was the most hilarious thing in the world. Benny went to his freaking house. When the guy came out totally morning, you're like, ugh. He clobbered the shit out of him. Why? Because he wasn't expecting it. He wasn't prepared for it. He couldn't react in time. And he caught him. He caught him when it was better for Benny than it was for the big monster. This right here might be better for us at this time frame. And you see how Popcorn is trying to do the fucking blackmail? Give me the yes, or I'm going to dump more ape. Go ahead, motherfucker. I will follow this down to bankruptcy. But one thing I know is the ape. There you go. Here's how I'm saying. Oh, here's that finger for you, Popcorn. Go ahead. Drop the ape. Because guess what? You won't be able to drop the ape until after the judge puts his vote. And by then, motherfucker, Shazam, you might fucking be on the opposite side of us being like, go fuck your mother, go fuck your mother. Hey, think about it. You go ahead and you drop your ape. You do what you gotta do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do. Because at the end of the day, we got a window of time. And they're not ready for us right now. That's why they need the event to happen. Let me tell you something. Allegheny Pension Fund, putting that lawsuit, maybe baseless, meritless, whatever it may be, but it bought us time. Not for nothing. I mean, feel like moving to Allegheny County and be like, I love you motherfuckers. You complete me. Because we got ourselves a window of time where they're fucked up. Don't worry about the price dropping and everything now. I'm showing you proof that them motherfuckers are vulnerable. If Popcorn is basically threatening us with dilution, if we don't give them a yes, we're at a window. So here we go.